There's no more excuses. We got to get in the stand as early as possible, stay as long as possible.
I don't know where he went. That was a really, really good buck. The best case scenario is it ends today. Get ourselves a Halloween buck.
This is the feeling that I've been chasing.
Leaves are changing, the weather is cooling, and the calendar has officially flipped to October. We are still without any mature deer on camera, but we continue to get in the woods anyway. Each sit has its moments, but nothing yet makes your heart miss a beat.
We're all set up for the night. We got a perfect wind. All the deer come through here, east and west. And my wind's blowing straight from the north, which is, I can shoot it almost all the way. So if something catches my scent, it'll be in a shooting lane over there. And if not, we're gonna get easy shots. My ideal, perfect scenario is a deer comes from my west over here. There's a really thick trail about 10 yards away. That's the most ideal spot because I can see him coming for a while. I can get ready. My shot is 5 yards. So.
Welcome back to another episode, everyone. Today we're going to keep this intro short and sweet. I wanted to go hunting, so I'm going hunting. That's really what it boils down to. Yes, it's colder than average morning in October. That's what a lot of people talk about, targeting. But ultimately, I'm going to use today to get out in the woods for my first morning hunt, but also take care of the blind work that I need to do. And one last camera shuffle. One of my cameras that's been more active than most needs some batteries, so we're gonna take today. I want to update the batteries, move some cameras, pull a couple SD cards, take care of the blind. That's the number one goal. If we get lucky and a shooter walks by this morning, more power to us. With the anticipation building, we get a few glimpses at bucks starting to expand their range. And then, on October 15th, a picture comes in that grabs all of our attention. With access to private land and public land in the area, our motivation has been rejuvenated. As the whirlwind of excitement overcomes us, with zero hesitation, we dive in on October 15th afternoon to see if we can get eyes on anything, or at least find locations for future sits. On October 15th, we see a few young deer, but more importantly, we find locations for future sits. With scrapes starting to pop up, it's easy to identify where we need to be. On October 17th, we get back in the woods for our first sit in a tree stand.
We are an hour late. We're supposed to be walking in at 1:30. It is 2:30. He doesn't even have camo on.
These are facts.
And I'm carrying 100 pounds on my back.
One stand is 12. The other one's 9.
No way.
Swear to God.
No.
That's what they're labeled as.
My climber weighs 26 pounds total.
Yep.
And it is way lighter than this thing.
No. Well, that's pretty close to 26 pounds. It's because of the angle, to be honest. But I don't think there's any better way to carry it.
Well, it's dragging me down.
If you think it'd be easier to carry a different way, have at it.
Ooh.
All right, we are up. This setup is a nightmare. We weren't able to get in the first tree we wanted. All the backup trees were super crooked. After about 40 minutes of contemplation, we finally got in a tree. The view we got is, I mean, it's incredible. Either way, Walker's got the ridge top. I got the bottom because I can shoot down into there. And we'll hope for the best. There's a bear. Where? Right behind me. Straight behind. Look around the other side. Oh, yeah, it's a
The next couple of sits in that tree are less than exciting. With a lack of movement, we continue to scout the area to try and find clues on where the deer are moving. We continue to see signs of multiple mature bucks, and that keeps our spirits alive. However, Marilyn is ready to start the hunt for revenge on the buck that survived her shot last year before we can commit to the new area. And that story begins on the next episode of The Debrief.